What does this meditating Buddhist monk, doused in gasoline, have to do with finally ending your chronic back pain and sciatica? Keep watching to find out. Hi, I'm Adam Napolitano, and I want you to know that if you've ever felt like a prisoner in your own body, if chronic pain has drained you of energy and happiness, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be this way. And starting in the next few minutes, you won't have to suffer anymore. That's because you're about to learn a super simple and scientifically proven set of techniques that you can start to use right away. No matter what level of pain you're in, know that there is hope. And these techniques are so powerful, they are proven time after time to stop pain dead in its tracks. And it doesn't matter how old you are or what kind of shape you're in, because these techniques aren't completely dependent on your actual physical health. And these recently discovered modern techniques work immediately on reducing the symptoms of chronic pain like a magic light switch. So you'll be able to gain more confidence and move around pain-free like when you were young. But there's more, because these techniques, what I call the pain switch techniques, which you can perform right from home, you'll be able to save yourself trips to the doctor and expensive medical treatments. Pain treatments that scientific studies have debunked as ineffective. See, mainstream medicine has failed people with chronic back pain and sciatica. Back pain affects 29% of American adults and costs $90 billion a year. And the powers that be would love for you to continue to contribute to that number. But with the pain switch techniques I'm about to share with you, you'll experience less chronic fatigue, more restful, relaxing sleep, and a more positive mood. Imagine finally regaining the independence you used to have when you were young, so you can finally contribute to your family again and renew your sexual vigor. Imagine being able to play with your children and enjoying their youthful energy, and having more energy to carry out everyday tasks. Things like carrying groceries from your car or cooking dinner with your family. And best of all, sleep like a baby. That's because if you've been living life with chronic pain, it's like trying to turn down the volume on your TV with a broken remote. It disrupts all your basic life functions, like your physical comfort and emotional awareness, and even your mood. So if you feel like back pain or sciatica have turned your world upside down and stolen your zest for life, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. And I believe you found this presentation at just the right moment in your life. So if you are like many of the people I've worked with who feel like they've done something wrong, that you are to blame for your pain, I'm here to tell you it's not your fault. It doesn't matter how well you eat or how much you exercise. Chronic back pain can affect absolutely anybody. And the secret is hidden within one of the most important organs in your body. How do I know? Well, because I've been working with people like you for years. I'm a licensed pharmacist and work as part of a multi-specialty pain clinic. I've seen many patients with severe chronic pain come through our clinic who have exhausted most treatment options. I remember one woman in particular, we'll call her Joanna, name change for privacy. She came in for her appointment and immediately started crying uncontrollably. Joanna had given up hope. She felt like a burden on her family. She told me how her chronic back pain was so horrible she couldn't even pick up and hold her young daughter. It devastated her. This was heartbreaking to see and led me to the conclusion that traditional medicine just wasn't cutting it. I realized we need an alternative approach, something that doctors have been too blind to see or even encouraged to ignore. So I know firsthand the disruption pain can cause. And for the past few years, I've delved into medical research, trying to find the cure for pain people like Joanna suffer from. Maybe, like Joanna, you've experienced the depressing effects of pain, or you know someone who has. Whether you've thrown out your back and crumbled to your knees in terrible pain, or you struggle with insomnia caused by your pain, you must keep watching this presentation, because I'm going to share the modern techniques scientifically proven around the world to heal back pain and sciatica. And I'll tell you about why some people with the same exact MRI results experience completely different amounts of pain, depending on whether or not they use these pain switch techniques. And you'll be shocked to learn that one simple habit can safeguard you from future pain. No, this isn't a far-fetched dream, and it will require some effort on your part. But nothing in this life comes free of charge. I have experienced the pain myself, and so has Joanna. And so have thousands of other people I'll tell you about soon. And you know what? When I started my pharmacy career, I was scared for my patients because I believed the healthcare lie that people with back pain and sciatica are doomed to suffer as they age. However, now with some simple pain switch techniques, it's possible to erase your pain. I'll admit it probably sounds too good to be true. Maybe you've given up hope. Like other patients, you've tried so many traditional medical treatments like pain medications, injections, physical therapy, chiropractic visits, even surgery. The relief is only temporary. With these pain switch techniques, living a life free of the burden of chronic pain is easily possible and achievable for you. If you're watching this presentation, I know you're motivated to get the spark back in your life, like the thousands of others I'm going to tell you about. More on that in a moment. Because the story Joanna told me was just beginning. She was drenched in sweat. She couldn't even sit down. She would get this throb in her lower back and then a sharp pain down one leg or the other. Joanna was in a really bad state. At first, she tried to ignore the pain. She thought she aggravated something in her back, and it would just go away on its own. She tried high doses of methadone, one of the most potent and dangerous opioids on the market. But when the pain wouldn't go away, she just tried to endure it. She honestly believed she wouldn't be able to lay down and fall asleep for the rest of her life. Joanna no longer has back pain, but she wasn't healed by conventional medicine. She didn't undergo surgery or get epidural injections or take painkillers. Physical therapy didn't help. This drove my intense desire to create a solution so I could help millions more like her. This story may sound suspicious. There's no shortage of phony back pain treatments out there, but Joanna's pain solution is supported by a growing body of rock-solid scientific evidence. So if you think your pain is all your fault, and you're alone in your struggle, it's not your fault, and you didn't do anything wrong. Because this silent enemy is completely invisible to the eye and unavoidable, and it comes from your own mind. It's known as TMS, or tension myositis syndrome, also known as the mind-body syndrome. TMS shows that psychogenic nerve systems are the cause of the pain, which means your mind is causing a large amount of your suffering, and it can cause devastating damage without any warning, smacking you down and bringing your life to a screeching halt. That's why if you ever punish yourself or feel like you're doing something wrong, it's time to stop punishing yourself right now. Believe me, there is nothing you could have done differently to avoid the pain caused by TMS, because most likely you're hearing this for the first time today. That's because tension myositis syndrome comes from your daily stressful life. The unavoidable progress of society and daily stress are battering your mind and body. And whatever you do, from driving in traffic, working a 9-to-5 job, cooking dinner, even watching the evening news, are causing internal damage in your brain and throwing your mind out of whack, confusing your pain receptors and causing more suffering than you deserve. So even if you put your best effort into staying healthy and in shape, you're still under constant stress from malfunctioning signals and invisible trauma in your brain. What causes TMS? Creating emotional obstructions and causing unnecessary pain in your muscles and joints. With emotional clogs in your brain system, your whole body is vulnerable and you are under constant psychological stress. The mental damage from TMS builds up over the years and then smacks you down. It's only a matter of time before it strikes. The question is, when? So keep watching. Because first I need to warn you about the top 3 mistakes people make when their pain flares up. These are mistakes I watched my patients make firsthand over the years, which brings us to mistake number 1, spinal surgery. According to Roger Crow, MD, only a very small minority of patients suffering from low back pain require surgery. A report from the Swedish lumbar spine study states that a substantial number of patients have surgery for chronic back pain without any benefit. In fact, it often becomes even worse. The best predictor of a positive outcome for back surgery patients wasn't even physical at all. Successful recovery was actually a result of psychological personality traits. More on that in a moment, because this leads to mistake number 2, taking opioid medication. Patients with moderate to severe back pain are routinely prescribed opioid medications to battle their chronic pain. But according to a randomized clinical trial involving 240 patients, taking opioid medication had absolutely no effect on pain compared to people not taking opioids. In addition to that, over 14,500 people die from opioid medications every year, and almost 20% receive them long term. But the outrageous part is all of these opioids were being prescribed to people before we even knew if they were effective at treating lower back pain. That's one of the reasons Big Pharma does not want you to know about TMS or the techniques I'm sharing with you. And one of the reasons opioids don't work is called central sensitization. Central sensitization is the idea that some people with ongoing chronic pain are actually suffering from malfunctioning pain signals, which is why many people make mistake number 3, staying inactive. For years, people struggling with back pain and sciatica have been given the advice to stay off their feet and get bed rest. This is terrible advice. Moving is one of the most important physical things you can do for back pain. In one scientific trial, patients with back pain were given instructions to stretch and do aerobic exercise every day for 3 months. After the program, they were tested with the Quebec Back Pain Disability Scale, a test used to measure pain intensity, and the results were life-changing. All of the test patients had decreased back pain intensity all the way up to their follow-up evaluation. So if you're making one of these 3 mistakes, I highly recommend you reconsider your choices. It's not your fault. Even well-meaning physicians have been misinformed about the causes and solutions to back pain. But not all doctors have been kept in the dark. One doctor named John E. Sarno had revolutionary ideas about what really causes pain and how to switch it off. While he was serving as a physician at the Howard A. Rusk Institute of Rehabilitation at NYU Medical Center, he developed the theory of TMS. TMS is a condition where chronic back pain is caused by repressed emotions in your subconscious mind. I know it may sound like New Age mumbo-jumbo, but the theory has been validated by a mountain of scientific research. One study looked at the theory of herniated disc pain, and scientists found that pain was wrongly attributed to the physical damage. The root of the pain was mental, not physical. Our brain distracts us from emotional pain with physical pain. It's true, when you compare people with the same exact MRI results showing the same back injury, bulging discs, say, or fault joint arthritis, some may experience terrible chronic pain, while others report no pain at all. And people prone to depression and anxiety, or who have past psychological trauma, tend to suffer more pain. So Dr. Sarno has been proven time after time to be, well, ahead of his game. Dr. Sarno's theories are without a doubt controversial in the medical field, but scientists once thought the Earth was flat, too. And the glowing testimonials from recovering victims of pain speak for themselves. In fact, there is an entire website called thankyouDrSarno.org filled with testimonials from Dr. Sarno's happy patients. For instance, Karen Carverin said, "Thousands of people, including myself and my husband, cured our chronic back pain using Sarno's methods." Another satisfied patient named Kyle said, "After 3 years of chronic low back pain and neck pain, I am healing. John Sarno's diagnosis is the truth. Medicine is way far behind in understanding the connection between emotions and illness, especially chronic pain. My biggest advice is hang in there." And BR said, "Listen, it's been 6 weeks now, and I am pain-free. It did almost take that long. I would periodically, and less frequently as time went on, have back pain, and then knee pain, and bunion pain, and ankle and calf and hip and neck. My body did not want to give up the ruse. But listen, people, this blanking works. TMS is a real thing. I am pain-free when 6 weeks ago, I was on disability and headed for back surgery. I feel like an evangelist, but there is nothing to lose and this could save your life. If you have free time one afternoon, I highly encourage you to spend some time on thankyouDrSarno.org and see with your own eyes why this could be the most important information you ever read. At this point, I knew Dr. Sarno had the solution all of my patients had been desperate for. Searching for answers to how to apply Dr. Sarno's theories, I grabbed all of my medical manuals and research manuals and dove back into them. I covered my kitchen table in books and binders about psychology, physiology, and the mind-body connection. And what I discovered blew me away. First, none of these theories were complete on their own. They either focused too much on mental disease or, on the other hand, physical defects, which creates confusion, only making the mental clogs worse. Every physical theory of pain was not only a huge waste of time, but has been proven to be downright dangerous for your back. I knew there had to be a Drano for the mind, a way to streamline mind-body healing. I dove deep into research and findings from thought leaders in alternative medicine, and you would be amazed at how difficult this task was. It was exhausting as climbing Mount Everest. And for a while, I was unsure if I'd ever solve the puzzle of chronic pain. But then, in an instant, it was like a light bulb went off in my head. Through countless hours of investigation and research in books and online, I stumbled onto a paragraph of a Buddhist monk meditating, while his whole body was on fire. And all of a sudden, the entire truth of TMS hit me. That's when I fully understood that our thoughts create our reality. And this is when I felt compelled to share these breakthrough healing techniques with more people. After seeing the results Dr. Sarno's teaching brought to patients around the world, I knew I was obligated to get this information out to the masses to help as many people as possible. But as you may know, it's hard to get a publisher without a huge amount of money or industry connections, which is why I decided to go it alone and get this done myself. Chronic back pain and sciatica can be crippling and ruin the best years of your life. But luckily for you, now there's a solution. Introducing the Pain Switch, how to force your brain to shut off chronic pain. The Pain Switch Blueprint is a modern upgrade and complete expansion on Dr. Sarno's theories, with updated research and actual techniques for switching off your chronic pain. I go way beyond mind-body research and reveal many ways to actually solve your pain problem. For instance, one of the best ways of stopping pain involves taking the problematic thoughts straight out of your brain using a pen and paper. This is one of the many hidden secret keys to unlocking the pain agitators in your body. With the mind-body pain prescription, you can unlock your body's natural healing system using the power of the most powerful computer in the world, your own brain. It is filled with healing knowledge that will get you back to the healthy, pain-free life you remember, where you'll discover the single most important thing not to do to avoid chronic pain. Taking painkillers is a sure way to stop pain, right? Wrong. The sad truth will shock you. The secret mistake that is costing us $500 billion a year, and how you can save your slice of the pie. Warning, avoid this cure-all at all costs. This advice could save you over $1,500 this year alone. Avoid the common mistake of back surgery. The orthopedic department at Oslo University showed no difference between chronic back pain regardless of surgery. How the cells in your body and your DNA are affected by your thoughts, and how to leverage this amazing system for yourself. Scientists revealed you have superpowers that can help you rewrite your own genes and wipe out pain. How to reduce your physical and emotional pain cycle and stop inflammation without deadly prescriptions. The truth about the history of pain medicine and what the ancient Chinese, Indians, and Greeks knew, things your doctor won't talk about. The quickest and easiest way to finally end chronic pain without prescription pain pills, physical therapy, a chiropractor, anti-inflammatory diet, and numerous other things that won't work, period. Avoid this common mistake and save your back and wallet. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, in many cases, chronic pain has nothing to do with herniated discs. The 4 additional books you need to read after this one to speed up your progress exponentially. how this modern pain treatment can switch off the pain while also alleviating coronary heart disease, headaches, insomnia, incontinence, and many other dangerous diseases. The surprising way happiness influences your pain signals. One Harvard professor gives you the lowdown on how to achieve lasting fulfillment. It's so simple, you'll wonder how you went so long in the dark. The Yale University miracle discovery that can supercharge your immune system in less than 5 days. Hint, it doesn't involve expensive supplements or organic foods. The little-known cause of slow recovery, called the nocebo effect. This effect is making your pain even worse. Why pain can actually be a good thing. These warning signals can be more critical to your mental health than any psychiatrist or mood drug. The number one thing your body is missing that is causing you more pain, and how to get more of it in your body right away. The two most important emotions you're feeling right now that turn your pain from a 5 to a 10, and suppressing them will only irritate the problem more. If you're one of these 4 personality types, you're at even higher risk for chronic pain. And the one easy solution to banish the pain for good. The top 10 personality traits that sabotage your health and intensify your pain. Number 1 is the most important. The quick muscle test that can tell you more about your pain than a chiropractor. According to Dr. Sarno, these 3 areas are the most important pain points on your body. The truth about muscles and oxygen. German researchers have discovered things like massage and exercise increase oxygen flow from your muscles. Poor oxygen flow is a symptom of fibromyalgia. The special treatment the medical industry completely ignores, but was proven by Dr. Sarno to relieve the pain of 75% of his patients. Dr. Sarno's magic bullet that Howard Stern used to alleviate his excruciating back and shoulder pain. Stern was quoted as saying, "He really saved my life." The 4 most essential steps to switching off pain. The number 1 step is accepting that a physical condition is not the cause of your pain. Think your pain is caused by injuries? Wrong. This one phrase you can tell yourself right now can instantly flip your pain switch to the off position. Are you making this common mistake when recovering from an injury? If you don't do this, you're setting yourself up for a life of pain. The top 4 lifestyle changes scientifically proven to switch off pain. Number 1 is the complete opposite of what you've been told. The 4 specific exercises that you should do every day to stop pain. If you don't stretch your muscles at least twice a day, you're cheating yourself. 15 amazing ways to improve your sleep at night. Insomnia is making your pain twice as torturous. The top 3 supplements you need to include in your diet. Vitamin D is most important. The best way to improve your social life. If you don't do this, you'll continue to suffer in silence. The number 1 technique that makes your mind shut off pain. It will help you remove mental blocks and reduce your risk of future pain. The secret ABC model, developed by Albert Ellis, the father of cognitive therapy, that will drastically reduce psychological stress and chronic pain. The U.S. Marine Corps' 15-minute cure to chronic pain. It's as easy as closing your eyes. The 5,000-year-old technique that relieves anxiety and stress while you lay back in comfort and bliss. You can learn it in a matter of minutes. The 9 hidden meridian points you can use to feel safety and comfort all day long. The quick and easy 14-second trick to replace pain with positive emotions. This one trick will give you the same boost as a bar of chocolate. An amazingly effective body movement that takes almost 0 effort, but will cut your pain in half. The more you do this, the more control you'll gain over your chronic pain. Are you setting aside time for a self-care hour? Who would have thought shopping online could be so good for you? The amazing attitude of gratitude technique that will make you happier and pain-free no matter how hard your life seems right now. It really filters into all aspects of your life. The secret technique used by elite athletes to achieve peak performance that will help improve sleep, improve your mindset, make you more relaxed, decrease stress and pain, and gain control over your emotions, which affects your perception of pain. The 3 keys to long-term success with pain management to help you feel immediate relief from pain. The most powerful method for increasing your willpower. You can train this willpower muscle with the if-then technique. Listen, you do not deserve to be in pain anymore. Pain is not a necessary part of aging, and you don't have to accept it as natural. With the pain switch techniques, you don't have to continue to ride the roller coaster of doctor visits and sick days every time pain strikes. Just like the thousands of people who have followed Dr. Sarno's guidance and gotten relief. People like Ted H. I had severe pain in both legs from the ages of 12 to 20. I was diagnosed with everything under the sun, underwent treatments for all, and never got better. Eventually, a family member heard Howard Stern talking about Dr. Sarno and approached me about the idea. It had to be the answer. And of course, it was. Thank you, Dr. Sarno. I know you never liked hearing it, but I owe my life to you. I refuse not to say it. It's the truest comment I am able to make. You will never be forgotten. And Jim Muncie, an American magician. His work will live forever. After I was cured, the doctor who had tried the pain injections asked what happened. I told her about Dr. Sarno, and I am happy to say she asked me to jot down his name so she could read some of his work. It's exciting to think that there will eventually be a shift, even in the medical field, in the mindset of pain treatment. And it's all thanks to Dr. Sarno. He was a saint and a savior. I love you, Dr. Sarno. Thank you. And Walter Z. from Austria. Thanks, Dr. Sarno. I can do many things that I could not do any longer. After big exertions, I can lie down also on a hard surface to recover and enjoy. Even after lying for half an hour, I can get up by myself without any pain and without any help. As you see, this is just a small glimpse of what you can experience when you take Dr. Sarno's pain prescription and read the Pain Switch blueprint yourself. You'll feel renewed energy as your body and mind heal, rediscovering the energy you had when you were young. Your brain will thank you as it releases pent-up emotions and the pain that comes along with them. Not to mention all the money you'll save from out-of-pocket medical bills, surgeries, injections, and supplements that don't work, period. This could cost you thousands of dollars. Imagine the fun, relaxing vacations you could take with all that extra cash. And best of all, you'll no longer be a burden on your loved ones. You'll have the independence to live your life on your own terms. And that's not all. Today, for a very limited time, I have extra special gifts for you. I've decided to also include my brand new pain relief manuals. Back Pain Remedies, a $38 value. Take your pick from a number of proven alternative methods to melt away back pain. Alternative Pain Relief Secrets, a $24 value. These alternative techniques are effective for all types of chronic pain. There's something for everyone here. From Pain to Freedom, a $35 value. This special report digs into pain-erasing strategies for the hard-to-treat fibromyalgia condition. Instant Arthritis Relief. Safe alternative methods for extinguishing the flames of inflammation. With a value of $48, it costs less than half the price of a trip to your physician. These handy manuals give you the top ways to get instant relief from a whole assortment of pain-causing conditions, giving you the opportunity to harness the latest scientific breakthroughs to relieve all of your pain symptoms without a prescription or doctor visit. When I was developing the Pain Switch, packed full of healing techniques and informational guidance, I was strongly advised by industry experts that it should be priced at $89.95. While this sounded like a high price to pay, it's nothing compared to the cost of one simple trip to the doctor, let alone an injection or surgery. The value of the added bonus gifts is $145 alone, and I know people would happily pay even more than that to finally live pain-free. I'm certainly seen patients pay extreme prices for treatments that simply don't work. But I also knew at that price, some people would not be able to afford to have this important information. And the last thing I want to see is more people in pain. That's why, for a limited time, I'm not going to charge you even half of the suggested price. These techniques have saved thousands of people from a life of suffering. So I feel lucky to be able to share this information with you, which is why today I'm pricing the Pain Switch along with all of your free gifts for as low as I can to get the information out to the public. You're getting access to $234.95 in real world value for a small fraction of that. Today, through this video only, you can have the complete Pain Switch blueprint plus the free bonus gifts for a one-time payment of just $37. I know that considering the value of this blueprint at this price, I'm practically giving it away. But since this is our first public release of this new system, we feel justified in giving it away in exchange for more testimonials. I know you can't wait to get started with this new pain prescription, so just click the button below to get started right away and begin to heal your pain right from your home. And you have nothing to worry about because you can have this blueprint for 3 full months completely risk-free. Here's how it works. If for any reason you try all the techniques and absorb all the information in the Pain Switch blueprint and you don't feel relief within the first few weeks, or you're unsatisfied for any reason whatsoever, just let me know and I'll give you a prompt and courteous refund of your entire investment in the Pain Switch plus the bonus gifts. And you can keep your books just for having faith and taking initiative in your own life. Your satisfaction is guaranteed, no questions asked. That's right, if you aren't completely satisfied, just send me an email within 3 months and I'll give you a prompt and courteous refund of everything you've paid. You won't find any doctors offering a guarantee like this. That's because I'm so confident you'll be satisfied, I'm attaching my own name to this product. There is absolutely no risk to you. Imagine being able to care for your family and be present for them the way they want you to be. Think of the independence and sense of self you'll gain as a result of your renewed health and energy. You know now that your doctor doesn't have the solution to your pain. You followed medical advice for years, and it's gotten you nowhere. But now you no longer have to fear waking up with stiff pain in your back every morning, or suffer in silence as you drive to work, or sit in uncomfortable chairs at the office. All you have to do to get started is to make the right decision and press the button below right now, and reclaim the energy you had in your youth. As soon as you click that button, you'll quickly add more pain-free years to your life, with the knowledge that you made the best decision of your life. Act quick. I'd hate for you to miss out because this presentation is going to end very soon. So right now, you have 2 options. Option 1, you can shut your eyes to the opportunity to dramatically upgrade your health and waste your money on drugs and programs that cannot, will not, and never will help you heal your mind and body and the pain that comes with it. And accept the inevitable, that you'll continue to degrade and have your body fall apart at the seams. And it's too late to do anything at all. And if you think you're safe, I can tell you from firsthand experience, the stress of chronic pain will drain years from your life. But you can postpone the inevitable. Do you really want to play fast and loose with something as important as your health and that of your families for the sake of a few dollars? Do you really want to take the risk of prolonged pain, leaving your family to take care of you and pay your medical bills? Let me ask you again, do you really want to sit there and do nothing and continue to allow pain to destroy your body and send you to an early grave, leaving your friends and family behind? This is the frightening reality facing more and more folks every day. And there's a good chance it could be your reality too if you decide to continue down your current path. Or there's option 2. Option number 2, and let's face it, this is the only option you really have. Right now, I'm giving you the chance to not only reduce your pain significantly, but also be able to look in the mirror and see a more energetic, happier you, while saving hundreds or thousands of dollars on medical bills in the process. And you can do all this from the comfort of your home starting today. And imagine how that will feel. Imagine regaining your independence so you can become a fully functioning member of your family again. Imagine being able to share intimate moments with your spouse like you did in your prime. And once again, enjoying your favorite hobbies. No more pain working in your garden. Being able to go hiking without suffering from joint pain. Even getting back the energy to carry out simple tasks. Things like carrying groceries up the stairs or mowing the lawn without pain. Imagine waking up each morning to find yourself energized like a bolt of lightning, being able to enjoy life with a renewed sense of well-being. Imagine the added confidence you'll feel to have a pain-free, limber back, and the peace of mind knowing your family will be taken care of. This is your chance to put the brakes on the uncontrollable destruction before it's too late. Thanks to the late Dr. Sarno, thousands of folks like you have been saved from everyday pain and depression. This is your chance to join all of these people, but time is running out quickly. This presentation could be removed at any time, and multi-billion-dollar industries would rather I not make this breakthrough easy to buy. That's why it's time to take charge. Make the best decision for yourself and your family. Hit the button below and put the pain switch to the test completely risk-free for a full 90 days and start waking up optimistic about life, the way you deserve to, and prepare to be amazed. This has been Adam Napolitano, and I look forward to hearing about your own success story soon.